Do you like it? Yes. Have you worn this in the last year? No? Give it to somebody else then to enjoy, you selfish woman. Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you back. I did have a week off. I say week off, it was half term. So it's not really a week off trying to find something to do with your two children when there's nothing open. But they're back at school now, which means I am ready and raring to go. It's weird because when I have 2 weeks off, because it kind of works out as 2 weeks, I feel like I'm doing it new again. I get all like, you know, a bit nervous. But anyway, I know that this one you're gonna absolutely love because I have been super charged about this all week. I've had the boys working on this for me as well. So if you haven't read the title or you don't really know where I'm coming from here, if you're not following me on Instagram, which you should be, then you will know what I'm doing this week. I am doing my very own all the ladies haul. So normally I would be bringing in items from a big shopping haul. The last few weeks has been, well, I've been absolutely smashing everything £5 recently, which you girls love, I know you do. There is some bits in here from everything £5. But I can't just keep bringing clothes in. This house is not getting any bigger. And honestly, I'm taking over everything. I mean, this is the kitchen. Over there, we've got the hob, the fridge, the dog bed. I'm taking over the house. I'm taking over the spare bedroom, the landing, and now the kitchen. I just can't do it anymore. I need to make some space for all of the impending spring-summer hauls that I'm going to be doing inevitably. And also, my goodness, we have a date. I actually can't remember it right now, but it's very soon. Just getting into some shops. It's just been a little bit tricky doing online buying, I must admit, during this time, but it's what it is, isn't it? And it's obviously a good thing because the R rate is coming down. Right, so everything behind me is for sale. Everything behind me is on Vinted. It's either from a previous haul, a box in the garage, a box in the attic, or actually in my existing working wardrobe. I have been completely brutal with myself. Do you like it? Yes. Have you worn this in the last year? No? Give it to somebody else then to enjoy, you selfish woman. I'm gonna completely whiz through this because we've got 73 items, which is a world record, possibly. If there's anything that you like, the link to my Vinted store, or the ladies Vinted, is down there. If you follow that link, it will take you straight to my store. 50% of everything that I make is going to the Rspca because I just thought, oh, it'd be nice just to give a little bit back. And as you know, I do love my animals. So yeah, really hoping to raise some money so I can get that sent over to them. Any little thing that we can do is a real bonus to them. So as you can see behind me, I have got dresses, skirts, jackets, shoes, and handbags. Can I stop talking? No. So I'm just gonna use a bit of magic right now. 3, 2, 1. Right, first item is this lovely little culotte summer kind of swinging play suit. This is beautiful, very light. £4 I'm asking for this. This is by a company called Endless Love. So if you can see, there's like a little bit of embroidery on the top bit. Really nice about this is you don't need to wear a bra underneath. You can just let those nipples bulk out because you've got this lovely kind of little modesty panel here. This was actually really lovely to wear. Very light and very airy. £4 for that I'm asking, ladies. Item number 2, this has been worn once. I remember when I wore this. This was in Bath. Really beautiful non-crease. This is what really drew me to this, and it is an absolutely lovely piece. It is non-crease, so if you can just see, it's actually pleated, very delicately pleated all the way down to the floor, and a nice high neck. So this is kind of, I mean, on me, I don't know if you can see the length, it is right to the floor. I think it would be right to the floor as someone who's 5'7", 5'8". That was $35.99 new. I've worn it once and I'm gonna ask a tenner for that. Nice big sombrero hat and some flip-flops. Quite weighty as well, so it's a really good quality dress. Well, that's in a UK 8, but it could easily fit a 10 or a 12 because there's plenty of space around it. Right, item number 3 is this gorgeous dress. Well, I bought this dress because we were going to Dubai and I know that you're not allowed to expose yourself too much. So I wanted to get myself some nice long dresses, but this is actually from Next. It's from their Next beachwear selection. I have never worn this. This is brand new. It hasn't got a label in it, but I've never worn it. At the bottom you can see it's got quite a flippy flappy bottom. Hey! But yeah, gorgeous. And you've got the same flippy flappiness around the arms as well. But just such, I just thought that was a really lovely ladies print. You know what I mean by that? Classy ladies summer dress. I thought that was really, really pretty, just with some nice white sandals or some brown sandals. So that's £7 on Vinted. If you're interested, pop over there. Fourth dress. This actually I bought to wear to a funeral, which I didn't end up wearing in the end. So it is brand new. There is no labels in it. It's by a company called IX London. It's a really beautiful dress, this actually, very well made. If you can see here, so you've got it it's completely sheer all down the arms and the décollage, and then you've got this lovely kind of black lacing. It's obviously lined from that point, and then really, really lovely from the waist, so it's actually quite a nice shape. I'm sure that looks lovely. Beautiful dress that. £7 for that one as well. I think that's perfect for a funeral, but also perfect for a nice sexy night out. I mean, if you can put those two in the same category, probably not. So yeah, £7 for that one, ladies. Right, this is gorgeous. This is number 5. This is a dress from Asos in a UK 8. It's like a salmon, kind of nudie, corally kind of colour, which is why I was attracted to it. It's got a split down the left side, so your leg is kind of exposed probably from up, kind of mid to upper thigh. It's a really lovely ribbed material. I've worn this once, and I was complimented on it, but you do really need to be in a confident place to wear this. It's very, very figure hugging. So ideal if you don't have too many lumps and bumps, or you don't mind your lumps and bumps popping out. So that's a £5 over on Vinted. Lovely dress that. And it was a bloody good night as well. Girls, you might recognise this. This was actually in an everything £5 haul. It could have even been potentially my first everything £5 haul. It's still got the labels on. Right, now I remember, this is an Asos dress. Never fully dressed, and it's an Asos dress. Now I remember. Okay, so what I would say about this dress, when I tried it on, it looked fabulous in the pictures. However, the waist was just too tight, and I said to myself, oh, I love it so much, I'll just take it in at the waist. But I don't have a sewing machine, which is something I do need to get. So this is why this dress is in this haul. So it's by a company called Never Fully Dressed. It's in a UK 8. I think this retailed on Asos for £30 odd, maybe near to £40. Obviously I bought it for a £5, so it's a £5 to whoever wants that. What I would say is it could easily be a 10 or a 12. Looking at the waist, you could get a 12 in that, I would say as well. But I think if you are going to buy it as a size 8, you probably do want to maybe sewing machine it in a little. Just look really cool with the nice little kind of faux leather jacket and some little trainers. £5, ladies. A £5. Right, this is another £5, everything £5 dress. Again, I teamed this with a faux leather jacket, which is actually ideal season at the moment, wearing the more summery dresses, but with a jacket over the top. And even, again, I know I've said this before, but you couldn't put anything with the dress. I do believe that you can put any shoes with the dress. I'd probably put some trainers with this, and again a nice little jacket over the top. There was nothing wrong with this at all, and it was £5, so you can have that for a £5 as well. It's in a small to medium, so I'd say that's probably an 8, 10, easily a 10. So yeah, that's a £5. Okay, this other dress, which you will recognise, because actually I got quite a few compliments in this dress, but I just don't see myself wearing it really. It is beautiful, saying that. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I might change my mind. This was ideal around the waist. It was a nice, tight, cinched in waist, but it had this, these kind of attachments. These attachments, which I wasn't too sure about, and then I looked at it to see if I could actually cut it off, but it was just going to make it too much of a raw edge, so I didn't, hence the reason it's in this. So this was a £5, it's in a size 8 to 10, that's a £5, girls, it's a £5. Okay, this dress, this has not been in any haul. I actually bought this on eBay for £30. It was actually second-hand when I bought it, but she said she'd only worn it once, so it has remained as only being worn once because I haven't yet worn it. There's nothing wrong with this at all, there's no marks. It's completely immaculate. It is a beautiful dress, and I must admit, when I tried it on, it is a flattering dress. The only issue I had is that my boobies were just a bit exposed here. I think this is ideal if you have very, very small bubbas, beautiful back, I mean, it's lovely and gathered around the waist there. And as you can see, it's got a lovely sheen as well. And it's fully lined. So it's ASOS and it's considered a UK 10. So yeah, an ASOS dress, £12 for that. And it's fully lined. So £12 for that, ladies. Okay, you will remember this. You will remember this if you did watch all of my Everything £5 hauls. This, again, it looked fab on, but I just can't see the occasion as to when I'm going to wear it. It's still got the labels on it. All of my videos have been done in lockdown, so I really haven't given these clothes an opportunity to be worn. It is a beautiful dress. At the bottom, you've kind of got this laser cut faux leather, which is gorgeous. Just look at the detailing on that as well. I mean, it is a beautiful dress. Ladies, that is a £5 to you. It's in a medium to large, so I would say that's more of a 10 to a 12, and that's a £5. I've got a love-hate relationship with this, and it's really annoying because I know I bought it because I absolutely loved it. So this is an ASOS dress. I didn't get it in the sale, and it wasn't cheap, I don't believe. It's in a UK 6. So it's very, very lovely around the waist. It's nice and cinched. It's got 2 big pockets and there's these button detailing. These buttons don't do anything. It's literally just decorative. Really, really flattering style. It just never seemed to fit an occasion that I was going to. I kind of, in my mind, I thought I was going to wear it with some pumps. Randomly, but then never kind of got to the situation where I would put it on with some pumps. But listen, this was probably around £27 to £30, and I'll ask £7 for that. I mean, it is an absolutely beautiful dress, and I know that they're not on the website now, and it has not been worn, so that will suit somebody somewhere. Right, this is a dress which you will remember because this is actually in my latest Everything £5 haul. Yes, it's a beautiful dress. Yes, I absolutely love the colour. My only concern was I didn't really like the way it looked on my upper back. So from behind, I felt like this was, I don't know, yeah, it just didn't sit quite right with me. So I think this would just look absolutely gorgeous on somebody who is more of an hourglass figure. So there is more kind of relativity between bottom half and top half. I'm quite up down in that respect. So I just think that this would suit somebody with, you know, more of an hourglass figure. So you're going in at the waist. So girlies, you can have that for a £5. Oh, this is lovely. So this dress, okay, so I've had this dress for about 4 years. I'm sure I probably bought it on ASOS or Pretty Little Thing or something. It doesn't actually say, but I really, really wanted a lovely navy blue date night dress. It's in a UK 10. It's beautiful, actually. It's very, very soft. It's very stretchy. It's a good V. It's a good depth. It's not too exposing, and you've got a little bit of a wraparound there. £10 for that. Oh, it's a company called Club L. Maybe 12 then. What do you reckon? Well, I've said 10 now, so it'll be 10. There we go, £10 for that, ladies. Okay, this I've had for about 4 years. Beautiful dress. It looks just like a nice, thick, black ribbed bodycon dress, but then it's got the detailing of the flared wrists. And from what I remember, and I've got long arms, then when you've got the wrist on, it kind of covers half over your hand, which I quite like that look. I've got nothing to say bad about that other than I just haven't worn it. So it's by a company called Lou NYC, and it's in a medium, and you can have that for £7. Beautiful dress that, love that, £7. Right, this is a skirt. As you can see, it still has the label on. You can tell why I bought this, can't you, surely? It is my colour through and through. It's in a size 10, UK 10. It's fully lined. Actually, the monitor isn't doing it justice colour-wise. It is absolutely stunning. Hopefully it will pick it up. What a beautiful colour. So you've got kind of 2 layers here. So you've got this flesh-coloured lining, with this gorgeous kind of corally orangey pink lace over the top. It is a beautiful skirt, but I just haven't put it on. Again, in my mind, I thought, well, that would be lovely. It's kind of really nice around the waist, and then, you know, a nice white cami, and then some white pumps or some little white heels. I think I tried it on, and again, because I don't go in at the waist particularly, I think it just didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I would say if I could ask for £10 for that, that's a really, really beautiful, lined, well-made skirt. So that's £10 for that. This is another dress, my goodness. Right, this again still has the labels in. It's by a company called Little White Lies. I'm sure I've heard of that. So I bought it with the premise to wear it for a wedding, and then the wedding didn't happen. Been sitting sitting in my wardrobe, but what I love about it is it's just quite a classic kind of baby doll dress. Not baby girl dress, a baby doll dress, but it's lovely because it's got this tiering here around the waist. So it goes in at the waist, then you've got this lovely kind of almost on the hip. So it's good for me, good for anyone that doesn't particularly go in at the waist. It's got a built-in zip at the back, which is lovely, and it's fully lined. So again, I think £10 for that. Oh, I might be changing my mind on some of these. So this is from TK Maxx. It's in an extra small, so I would say that this is possibly a 6 or 8, although I could easily get into this now and I'm a 10. So I think it's got some leeway because it's got plenty of stretch, but loving the pleating at the bottom. Very thick, stretched, kind of bandagey material. I don't know what it's made of. Oh, it has actually got a lining. So it does have a lining underneath as well. Have I worn it? I've worn it once and it's not been worn since. So there we go. Very, very thick material, but really lovely. So that is in an extra small. This is an interesting one. This is a dress I bought from Next and never worn. Again, I had the premise of wearing this with some nice white kind of cowboy boots. I don't know where I get these ideas from, but anyway, it's super cash because it's got deep pockets either side of the skirt, but it's almost like a skirt in with a matching top because this is the back. So you see the lower back with this sexy part of the back, beautiful plunge at the front, but I've never worn it. Why haven't I worn it? Tell me why I've not worn it. It's almost like a knitted effect, and it is fully lined as well. That's in a UK 10. You could easily fit in that if you're an 8 also. So 8 to 10, and that was £45 new. £10 for that, and that is from Next. Right, and this is the last dress of this rail. This is gorgeous. Now, the only reason I have never worn this is because it's just too big for me. I would say that this is a size 12, because as a 10 now, even putting this on, this is too big. So I'd say that this is probably a size small 12. This is from Boohoo, and it's in a UK 10. I don't know, it's not a 10. It's quite badly sized, that, but what a gorgeous dress. It's got a lovely nude lining, and then you've got this really kind of sex, it's almost like a sleepwear. It's almost like lingerie, yeah, like a slip, whatever they call it. But how lovely is that? But I just can't wear it, it's too big for me. So that's from Boohoo. That can be £6 on Vinted, and it's definitely a size 12, small 12. We have a bag. This, I believe, I bought from H&M. This is going to be going on Vinted for £2. It's from New Looks. There is a small mark. I just want to point the mark out to you. There. Can you see that? Not really, but there we go. That's why. £2. I'm going to stick that on Vinted for £2 bloody pound. Why are you arguing with me? And then the last thing on this rail is this. Now, I raved about this when I was all into my bum bags last summer. Oh my gosh, I was raving about this. Really, really good. Vegan, but you know, leather look, cream bum bag. So I'm going to put that on for £1. Grab it. That's going to be £1. Right, moving on to, and I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to bring you in a little bit and move you down. Right, we're going to do the middle section now. I'm just going to move some lighting. Okay, this is, I don't know, leopard, cheetah, I don't know. I get them muddled up. So I bought this in an everything £5 haul. That was £5, really lovely. And what I loved about it was that it was right, you can wear it really high up, so it really does cinch you in. Again, I've not worn it. Will I wear it? I don't know. It's lovely, it's really lovely, but will I wear it? It's a £5, so if you want to grab it, do that. I know they don't have them on the website anymore anyway. This is a skirt that I bought, which just came and it's just far too big for me, but this was when the whole animal print was just massive. So I ordered this in a size 8. But this is now a size 8. I would say that this is more of a, I would say that this would definitely fit a 12 and no less than that. It's a lovely skirt, and do you know what? Again, I was going to team it with a nice white Monte t-shirt and some white pumps, because that would look awesome. I will sell that for £2. That will be on my Vinted. Right, first pair of shoes, ladies. These have never been worn. These are in a size 4. And they're beautiful. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about these, but I've never worn them, as you can see. They are super comfortable. I'm not too sure of the lining. It could potentially, but oh, it's not, it's all synthetic, so there's no leather here either. But yeah, brand new pair of shoes, size 4, lovely for a wedding, picking out one of the colours in here. Yeah, I am denied about keeping these because they are gorgeous, but I just don't wear them. So enjoy, whoever buys these, enjoy them. I'm gonna pop them on Vinted for £8. They are beautiful, so they will come in a box as well. So they're £8 in a size 4. These heels are actually already on Vinted. And these are from Next. They are absolutely stunning, but for me they're just a little bit uncomfortable around here, just because I think I have wider feet. So if you've got nice slim feet and you're a size 4, wow, they're beautiful. I've worn them once, but as you can see, not a huge amount of wear. They were worn for a wedding, but yeah, there we go. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they're kind of like Montes. They're beautiful. I think they were £50 brand new. So I think I'm asking 18 or 15 pounds on Vinted, and they'll come in a box, and they've only been worn once, and they're size 4. Another pair of beautiful heeled shoes. These actually are about 4 weeks old. They're about a month old. Bought them from Asos. They were in my wish list for ages. But what I would say before I say anything else is they're quite tight for a 4. I would say they're more a 3.5. So if you are a small 4 or a 3.5, these will fit you perfectly. They're just beautiful, and that's the exact meal that I wanted. That's why I'm selling these, for no other reason than I think they come up a little bit too small. I'm selling these for £10, so I think they were £27 brand new a month ago, so bag yourself something wicked there. These are actually worn, but well looked after. These are beautiful. Been worn for a while, and they've just been sitting in a box. They're from Asos. I believe the inner, none of this is leather apparently. None of this, no part of this shoe is leather at all. I've just checked. They are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to ask £8 for these. There will be some scuffs and scratches maybe. Nothing too bad, is it? So yeah, £8 for those. Right, we're now onto the wall. You've probably been spying this behind me since I've been filming. I actually picked this up in my very, very last Primark haul, and I was actually going to gift it to somebody at Christmas, and I ended up not putting it in, and it's just stayed in my gift drawer. But yeah, this is gorgeous. It's brand new. I believe it was £17 new, and it's in a UK 10. So I would be happy to sell that for £10. It's got this gorgeous kind of, you know, puffy sleeve. It's just, yeah, real proper on trend, funky little denim jacket, not just a plain denim jacket. So I thought that was really, really lovely. So yeah, £10 for that. That was from Primark. The other thing I've got on the wall are these beautiful, oh, they are so beautiful, but they just, I don't know, they just don't sit right on me. And I think, again, it's my waist issue. Right, so these are faux leather trousers by Oasis. They are gorgeous, and they've been made beautifully. They're in a UK 10. They were £38 panelled. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, they're really lovely. I may have even worn them when I was styling up a top from everything for £5, and they've got a lovely side zip down there as well, which is really nice, and they were £38 brand new, so I'm probably going to be asking £20 for these. I know that they've sold out in the sale. It's really lovely actually around the waist, because they're kind of it's got this kind of inner elastic, which I guess would really help around the waist. But yeah, there was something about it that just, I don't know, they felt a little bit baggy around my hip area, and that, again, that's because I don't go in and out. So again, for somebody who's got more of a waist, these actually would look superb on £20. You will recognise these bad boys. These were in my last everything £5 haul. I love them, but they're too big. I got these in a UK 4. I would say they're more of a 4.5, and I just, because I don't wear socks with my trainers, they felt quite big around this part. So I think if you're a 4.5, these would fit perfectly, and you're into your chunky trainers. But yeah, £5 for those, and they will obviously come in the original box as well. So £5 for those trainers. And I had exactly the same issue with these Buttes, which I absolutely loved when I got them out. Again, these were in my everything £5 haul. A bit of day glow. This is what it's all about, the day glow. Absolutely loved the promise of these, or the premise of these, but they were just too big around this area here. They didn't quite fit my toes properly. Be a bit more like a sock on a sole. A sock on a sole. If you don't mind the shape, then absolutely go for it. But yeah, so they're £5. I love them, but they just weren't perfect enough. What do you expect for a £5? So yeah, £5 for those. Right, then you've got these absolute bad boys. So I got these in a, I think you'll probably remember, it might have even been the first Everything £5 haul. These are great, but I've just never worn them. They've just been sitting there. They literally would add 2.5 inches to your height. I think that's the main reason I got them. They look like wood, but they're not, so they are light. They're not too heavy or clumpy, whatever the word is, as you can tell from underneath. So yeah, I won't sell those for a £5. I'll sell those for £3 and they will come in the box. So, right, so this, I can't figure out whether it is leather or it's not. It certainly doesn't feel like it, but I can't be too sure on it. It's very, very soft, whatever it is. It's really, really lovely. So I don't know if you can tell from the monitor, but it's almost like a plum, like a deep plum colour. Side, oh, it's by June. Yeah, so it probably, I don't know, I'll find out for you anyway. If you like lots of different compartments so you can keep different things in different areas, then this bag is absolutely gorgeous and it would work really well for you. But I literally like a bucket bag. I just want everything in one big hole. So that's the reason that's on Vinted. I'll sell that for £8, which is an absolute bargain because it is absolutely beautiful and it's really, really unusual as well. I think it did come with the chain. If I can locate it, I'll pop it in for you. But as it is like this, it is a really, really lovely bag. So yeah, £8 for that. Another June handbag. Gosh, I buy a lot of June bags, I think. Do you know why? Because a lot of these are from TK Maxx. I just used to buy a bag a week from TK Maxx. It was ridiculous. Also, it's just a very, very soft faux leather bag. Inside, you've also got these 2 different layers. Anyway, so you pop it open and then you've got 1 section, 2 sections. So actually only 2 sections to get confused about. It's a really, really good nick. I've probably worn it a handful of times. So that'll be £7 on my Vinted. £7, lady. Oh, this is just absolutely gorgeous, but it's just A, too long for me, and B, I just never knew what shoes to wear with it. So it's full length. I love the pattern, I think it's gorgeous, especially with the injection of this kind of aqua blue. It's just so pretty. And a nice crossover, and what's lovely as well, just that little detail of having a popper there so that you can actually keep your bubble wubbers in. That wasn't cheap. European sizing 36. So is that an 8 or is that 6? I think that's a UK 8. And you've got the option to cinch it in at the waist here with this tie. So it's absolutely lovely. I don't even know why I'm getting rid of it really. Have I worn it? No! £17 for that. It's a beautiful one. And I don't know if you can even get this still. Again, it's by a company called Villa Clothes, V-I-L-A. But definitely worth looking it up if you can get it again. If not, £17 from all the ladies. This just screams teenager to me. I don't even know why it's in this collection, but it's something that I thought I could get away with. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's by Pretty Little Thing. It is lovely, and it was when the whole pinstripe military kind of trend was going on, where, you know, women were supposed to be androgynous and all that crap. I just wouldn't get away with that now. I wouldn't wear it. So I think for a younger girl, this would be absolutely fun little dress to wear. It's in a UK 10, but of course it would fit an 8, no doubt at all. So I reckon £3 for that. Bargain, Bargarello. This is gorgeous. I don't even know why I'm selling this one, but I am. Why am I doing it? I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, that's right, because I haven't worn it. So this is a full length for me-ish. Let's have a look. Well, ankle. On its own would look absolutely gorgeous. Long sleeves, it looks like it's collared, 2 buttons just to kind of hold you in at the waist. But that is a really, really beautiful dress. Again, Pretty Little Thing, that's in a UK 8, and I'll sell that for £10. That is a really, really lovely dress. This absolute bad boy, this is going to be the most expensive lot on this haul, because this actually is from a company called Lavish Alice. Oh my god, everyone went mental for this dress. It came in like a mint green. gold, pink, purple, and then obviously this gorgeous silvery, just Monte colour. It's absolutely stunning. Now I bought this second hand, but she'd only worn it once, so I bought it on eBay from a girl who'd worn it as a wedding guest. I mean, can you imagine someone a wedding guest turning up in that? You wouldn't be best pleased, would you? But yeah, anyway, she'd worn it once. I haven't worn it, so it's still been worn once. It's in a UK 10. Now, the reason I haven't worn it isn't because I haven't had anywhere to go in it, because I have had this about 4 or 5 years. It just wasn't tight enough around the waist for me. And this ruching detail is lovely. Absolutely lovely. I've never seen that on any other dress before, but yeah, that's really, really beautiful. If I can come in a little bit closer, you can see how stunning it is. There's lots of different colours as well being chucked off. So that is actually currently on Vinted for 45. It was 50, I've reduced it down to 45, but I do want to get 45 for it because I believe it was 100 quid new. I got it for 70, but yeah, £45 would be an absolute steal if you wanted that. How lovely would those shoes look with that dress? For about £60, you could get that whole outfit. I'm asking too little, I really am. Okay, girlies, we've still got so much to go, so sorry. Okay, so this is a jumpsuit that I wore in my FemLuxe haul. Now, it hasn't actually got unfortunately I'm having to just hook it over like this. Again, I tried it on, I haven't worn it out. It's in a UK 8 and it's in stone. I don't have anything bad to say about this other than it was a little bit too long for me, but then, you know, 5'4", I'm going to get that with everything really. It's a very, very clingy material, so you know, if you have any lumps and bumps that you don't want to show, then you know you will see it through. I mean, as you can see, if I'm doing that, you can actually see it quite easily, but it's beautiful. It feels so light and airy and cool on. This would be beautiful for a night out. You know, you don't have to shave your legs or tan your legs. Just tan one of your arms even, because it is a one-armed jumpsuit. So that again is in a UK 8. I can't remember how much it was, but if I can get £8 for that, then I'll be super chuffed. Okay, this is a random little thing. Isn't this a random little thing? This is by a company called Love and Other Things. I know they've got a really, really good reputation. I think they do sell on Asos. I can't remember when I got this. In all honesty, I can't remember when I got this. It's a little play suit. It's shorts actually, yeah, shorts. But this is all cut out here, and I think that was the thing that I was not too keen on, because after having my boys, they somewhat stretched my tummy, and it's not my favourite part anymore. So yeah, anything that's a bit exposed around here I try to avoid, but for somebody who's got a lovely little tummy, I think that would look absolutely gorgeous. It's got a zip at the back as well, so all I'm asking for that is a £5. That's a lovely little play suit for the summer. This has fond memory for me because I went to a drag event. When I say drag, I don't mean cars racing around smashing themselves up. I'm talking about, a drag artist event. It was brilliant. It was such good fun. If I can find a picture, I'll link it here on the side. It was such a fun night. But yeah, I wore this for that. Super light, comfortable, easy to wear. I think I just wore some killer gold heels with it, but that's a lovely little dress as well. And it's got loads of sparkle. £3. £3 for that, ladies. I think whoever gets that will love that. It's just a really, really easy dress to wear, and a beautiful kind of emerald green. This is gorgeous, and this does everything that I've been saying the other dresses haven't done, but it's a little bit too short for me, so that's the only reason I'm selling this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's ASOS, it's a UK 10. It fits perfectly around the waist. It kind of crunches up here, so it's a little bit, you know, like it just looks really flattering. And you've got some nice cuffed sleeves as well, and then your little mini skirt. I think it's even lined. Yeah, it's lined as well. It's absolutely stunning, this. It's just too short for me, so that's the reason I'm selling it. So that'll be £10 in my Vinted. This is my kind of Monte Carlo dress, this is what I call it. I have worn this on a couple of occasions and always been complimented with it. It is a great dress. It wasn't expensive by any means. I think it was even from Dunn's. I just saw it and thought, wow, what a lovely, classic, stripy, very marine, very Monte Carlo in a way, type day dress. It is gorgeous. It's a very, very soft cotton. It has been worn. It's been worn 3 times. There's a slight pucker in it there, but it's not obvious, and it's just a really cute dress. Lovely length sleeves as well, not too short, but just probably down to the elbow, which is good for covering up that upper part. But yeah, that's in a UK 8 or 10, so it's a medium. So yeah, I would ask a £5 for that. A £5, ladies, a £5. This is an interesting one because this is by a company called In The Style when bandage dresses were just absolutely massive. This is actually in a UK 10, but I can tell you now that this would fit more like a 6 because I washed it and it shrank a little bit. I believe that was about £70 brand new. It's super heavy. This is all rayon as well, which is the more expensive kind of elastic material that they use, and then it's lined underneath as well. It's very, very short lining, so you've got to be maybe a size 6 and my height, so that will be appealing to a much smaller lady, much smaller girl, or even a teenager if you know anyone. But yeah, I think £10 for that, just because it has been in the wash, but it hasn't been worn out. This is the sad thing. I think I tried it on and then I thought, well, I'll give it a wash because I want to get it freshened up to sell it. This was a few years ago, and I put it in a 2 hot wash. So yeah, the sad thing is it's never had a night out. A bargain if you're very tiny. This is a beautiful kind of almost, I don't know what it's like, armour. This is like armour. I think when I bought it, I thought, what an unusual little top to have, just as something to pop over something else. But have I popped it over anything else? No, I have not worn this even once. It hasn't got the label with it. New look in a UK medium. So I just thought that would be lovely. Just quite sheer, just to pop over a nice black dress. So somebody please buy this and make use of it because it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'll sell that for £8. Very, very unusual material. It does feel like it's almost a metallic. It's, yeah, bizarre, but very, very pretty. In almost like a rose gold as well. I hope you're picking that up. But yeah, I had a fabulous night out in this dress. And any friends that are watching, you'll remember it was a very, very good night. I had a good boogie in this. So this has been worn once. It's in a size medium or a 38. I got it from an international company. I cannot remember what it was, but I know that everyone was raving about it at the time. So I honestly can't remember how much I paid for this, but I think it was around the £40 mark. When it came, I remember thinking it wasn't as thick as I thought it was going to be. But saying that, I wore it and I got lots of compliments in it. So this is a really cute summer dress. It's not too short either. If I put it on, it goes way below my knee. So, and then you can pick out any colour heel to wear with it, but really lovely block bodycon dress. So if I could sell that for £10, that would be absolutely fantastic. So £10 for that dress, and it's by a company called Azim Istanbul. Worth Googling actually before I sell something really cheap. But anyway, £10 for that one. Right, this actually is by Sainsbury's. I absolutely loved this when I saw it, but what a beautiful little blouse. It's in a UK 8, it'd be lovely tucked into some nice white chinos or some white cut-off jeans in the summer. I think I've worn it once. Lovely length sleeves as well, so it goes over the elbow. I think £2 for that, why not? I mean, it's lovely, but I can't ask too much for it because it's Sainsbury's. But what a lovely little blouse. That'd be lovely for spring, summer. So £2 for that one. Who remembers this? So this was only 2 weeks ago I tried this on. It's absolutely lovely, but it was a little bit too big. I wanted it to be a bit smaller around the waist area. It was more of a skater dress, which I know it is marketed as a skater dress, but when I look back on the website, they don't have anything smaller than a small medium. So I am giving this one away, or selling this rather. So for a £5, please grab it. It is beautiful, and I do rave about it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just my body didn't fit it quite right, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous. That's so a £5 for that one. Oh, do I keep it or do I give it away? Nobody knows. Right, this is by Nasty Girl or Nasty Gal. It's in a medium. Again, it's gorgeous. There's nothing I can say about it that I don't like. It's just too short for me. It's literally like up to there on my thigh. Just a bit too short, that's the only reason that I'm selling it. This will actually be going on for £15. It's a really lovely heavy rayon bandage dress with a low V back. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and a V. And this stuff is so flattering, honestly. It just really kind of cinches you in. 15 quid for that would be amazing. Right, this is absolutely bloody gorgeous, excuse my French. This was originally £55. I bought it for £27.50. Still got all the original labels. It's absolutely beautiful. It's by Lipsy and it's in a size UK 12. So you've got this kind of beautiful lacing here, right up to the neck, and then this lovely kind of beautiful sheer creamy chiffon at the bottom, and then this gorgeous little detail at the back, which is this lovely bow. It's really, really pretty top. Somebody with a lovely brown back would look gorgeous in that in the summer. But that's £10. Right, this actually was my very, very, very first Everything £5 item. And look at the quality. I mean, that is a Topshop. I mean, we won't be seeing any Topshop things on Everything £5 anymore. Everything's now on Asos, but wow, that was a very, very first item from Everything £5. Beautiful little cami with all of this gorgeous beading all around, well, around the whole top really, the back as well. So yeah, isn't that absolutely stunning? So yeah, you can have that for £5. That would look beautiful, even over a bikini, you know? A fiver for that one as well. This is really unusual. So this is a Zara jacket. I think this must be about 20 years old. And I've worn it once. I remember the day that I wore it and I haven't worn it since. Why? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, fashions change or whatever, but this was in a box in my garage. This has the original buttons. They look like leather, but I don't think they are. I think they're like a leather effect. I can double check that for anybody. It's lined. It's got the original kind of spare buttons there. Goodness me, and it was originally made in Morocco. I am denied about keeping this, thinking, wow, could this be worth something if it's a Zara original, a Zara vintage? But no, because it's keeping, you know, it's filling my wardrobe with things that I don't wear. So I'm going to sell that for £15 purely because it is a beautiful piece. There's no buttons missing at all, as you can see, even on the sleeve. So I mean, for anybody who likes collecting vintage high street, then this is an absolute. Potentially this is suede, so that's on the elbows. I'll double check, and if anyone has any questions on it, then I will find out for sure. But yeah, that's a really, really lovely piece, that. 15 squids. Right, look at this absolute beaut. This is by Rare. This looks insane on, but again, I just feel like I'm just too old to wear this now. Look at the detailing. It's got this beautiful lacing effect at the bottom that follows through all around here. Oh my God, that would just look absolutely stunning on somebody. Around the top as well, because it is strapless, it's got this kind of like, I don't know, sticky effect that keeps it attached to your body. But what a beautiful dress. I'm sad to get rid of this, but I just don't see that I would wear it. But I think that's going to make somebody very, very happy, or somebody's partner very, very happy. That's gorgeous. So £12 for that, and that is in a UK 10. But believe me, that's an 8-10. Yeah, that's not a standard 10. It's also padded as well, so your boobies, yeah, you don't even need to wear a bra. It's almost like a built-in bra. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a beautiful dress, but my age-old problem is I need to have a waist really to wear this. I didn't feel too comfortable in it, didn't make my shape look very good. But if you have a waist, this is going to be an absolute beaut. So this is in a Euro 38, which I believe is a 10. Gorgeous, thick, satin lined material, lovely pattern, and you've got this beautiful kind of brassiere effect at the top for your bubble wubbers. It's got a side zip as well, and it's fully lined. So this is from H&M. I would ask £10 for this dress. It is absolutely beautiful, but not for me. So there we have it, £10 for that absolute beaut. Right, second to last, this, gosh, I have had this for about 5 years. I absolutely love it, but again, it's just, I don't know, it's just too young for me. I don't know, I think it's the crisscrossing or whatever. Could I get away with wearing that? Of course I could, but would I be comfortable? Probably not. And I'd have to keep telling myself, I am 40, I'm not 24 anymore. But listen, honestly, this is, I mean, it's everybody has their own opinions, but for me, I just think this is probably for a slightly younger lady. It's absolutely beautiful. I've never worn it. It hasn't got the tags in it. It's by Misguided. It's in a UK 10. Again, it's in a very, very thick stretch kind of rayon material. Very, very bodycon. But yeah, absolutely beautiful dress. So £10 for that as well. Right, this is the last item of clothing. This is by AX Paris. Again, a well-known brand. It's a beautiful colour. It fits perfectly. It's got shoulder pads. Yeah, it is an absolutely lovely dress. I just haven't worn it. So what can I say to that? I'm changing my mind on this. Stop changing your mind, Emily. But it is beautiful. I'm actually convincing myself to keep it. I mustn't do that. I love that. £10 for that AX Paris dress. And last but not least is this bag. Right, so this is a faux leather look bag. Gorgeous. It's got plait detail on the strap. Really, really pretty. Very, very, very soft faux leather, which I think is a really good fake leather effect. I always look for how soft the leather is. Then you've got these lovely little kind of buttons down the side, but that's a really, really cute faux leather pink bag. Oh my God, ladies, that's it. My back is killing me. I feel like I've been doing, I know obviously this is probably just a half-an-hour video for you, but oh my gosh, how many takes? Right, I really, really hope there's some items there that you love and that maybe you've even already gone over to the Vinted site. But I do hope that we can shift all of this stuff. Please feel free to make me an offer if you think something was, you know, a bit too pricey or whatever. So after this video, I'm actually doing my roots. I'm gonna be pulling my hair through a cap. Believe it or not, that's going to be my next video, which is bleach highlights, because obviously we're not waiting until April to get our hair done. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get another bleaching video in here. If you want to see what I look like with a condom on my head, then definitely tune into that one. And then I'm also doing a SHEIN haul. Now, I don't know how you spell it or how you pronounce it, SHEIN, SHEIN, but I'm actually testing out their cruelty-free makeup range called SHEGLAM, so that will be coming shortly as well. But listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to shut up now so that you can get onto Vinted. And please do have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, make sure you do. And I will see you next week. Take care.